Good evening and welcome to another Give Me the Mic show. I'm your host, DJ PHAT KAT L, in the building. Tonight we are going to be interviewing one of another hot MCs coming out of Charlotte, but he's also a producer. He is way more than just an artist. He produces, he's an artist, he's a multi-talented, multi-faceted individual, and I'm glad to have him here in the house tonight. I want you to welcome my man, Young Ice, to the building. What's good? What's
What's going on,
good?
big bro?
Yo, yo.
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know if you heard my intro, but
Yeah, I
I
heard.
let the people know you just molded in the MC.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Hmm. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
But it is what it is, world. It's the only one and only young Ice Man, aka Ice Ice Baby, aka Ice No Best.
I met you I'd say about 3, 4 years ago. I would have to say when you first touched down,
Mm-hmm.
and you hit the ground running. You didn't even, wasn't even no stutter stepping. Before I knew it, you was in the studio. Before I knew it, you had the name. You was pushing out your brand, and you was doing it all like as if you had not lost a beat. And that's to be commended because a lot of cats, they can either just lose their stride, or they just give up because they didn't pop off the first time. But
Mm-hmm.
you was hungry. I see how you got it, and I see how you kept getting it, and now your name's out there. People respect the name, respect the brand. Your recording is awesome. The sound quality is great. You got people coming to you for many things. So you pretty much laid the groundwork for yourself before you decide to go ahead and make this single.
Correct.
Yeah. So tell us what you've been up to, man. I know, like I said, I know you've been in the studio, and I know you've been working on a single. Is it part of an album, or you thinking about doing some other stuff, maybe some movies or something like that?
But see the thing about it, like that song right there, that was kind of more so like a single, because I actually recorded that song like last year in the middle. I want to say like a little bit after after summer was over. And when I heard the beat, I had already knew what I was going to do. But see, sometimes like when you got a lot of singles and stuff, you try to determine which song gonna be that single, like, cause you have a lot of good songs, but you feel like, well, is this gonna be the single? That gonna be the single. So I kind of went over with my team and my manager. And he was like, the other songs they dope, but he said he felt like this one was more marketable because it has a different feel to it and it could touch a different audience. So I was like, you know what? Sometimes it is better to try something different and not think too typical in the box. So that single right there definitely gonna be later featured on the project.
Yeah, I can respect the mindset of your manager because he understands that this is a business, and
Mm.
even though we might have a passion to put out something real raw and real thuggish, I mean, to know that we could get into another lane and be comfortable with trying something different, that's gonna help you grow as an artist as a whole. So you thought to try something out and see how it works, and who knows, that could be your lane. You would never know
Most
unless you
definitely.
try.
Yes, sir. Most
You know what
definitely.
I mean? So it's nothing wrong with expanding in another direction. And
Yeah,
plus,
cause I tell a
the
lot of
industry gets clustered. It gets to a point where everybody's doing the same exact thing.
yeah, cause you know what, like I used to tell my man this all the time. I say, man, you gotta treat this music like a restaurant. Like when you go into any restaurant, I don't care whether that's McDonald's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, or whatever. Like they got different choices on the menu because everybody don't have the same taste. But if you go into a restaurant and let's say you got a taste for steak, but they only serving chicken, you're not gonna want to go to their restaurant because they're not serving what you want. So I say like in order to like get different audience, you want to expand your sound and not think so typical in the box. So that way when they hear you, they be like, well, we probably don't like this song, but oh, we like this song right here. And I feel like a lot of times that'll help you grow as an artist because you thinking something is hot at the time, but when you get more love in something that you normally don't do, I think you should kind of run with that and kind of try it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. See how far it could go. And
Mm-hmm.
considering now a lot of cats are trying to do a little bit more on some romantic side, or at least some kind of looking at the women and giving them some kind of nod. I see what you're doing as far as your style itself is still as unique even in that regard because it just sounded a lot more relaxed. It was something that you could bump in your car and you're not feeling like it's a hard grind. It just feels real smooth. It's something that a lady would really feel comfortable listening to.
Yeah, because I tell a lot of artists too, man. Like I feel like a lot of artists they don't cater enough to the ladies these days because they feel like now I gotta make this song to please my homies, and I'm like that's cool, but at the same time you gotta forget a lot of women they support music more than men because a lot of men they gonna hate on you, you know what I'm saying? But whatever the ladies like, they gonna follow that. So I say, why not cater to them and still make them feel appreciated? Because a lot of females they don't want to hear shoot them up all the time. You know what I'm saying? That's cool sometimes, but if I'm waking up taking my kids to school 6 o'clock in the morning, I can't play that to them and have them going to school with a negative mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like you
100.
gotta give them something positive, and then you know that's what it's about. Like you gotta know when to channel certain elements of music at the right time.
100. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking. Because I know me myself, even me, not even just my kids, but sometimes I'm like I'm exhausted if I'm hearing the same storyline again and again and again. And even as like I said, I respect and love music as a whole, but there comes a point where I look at the song and it sounds just like that song, and then that song
Yeah,
just sounds
exactly.
just like that song. So like, why am I even listening to different songs? I may as well just listen to the same song. Same
And you
theme,
know what's
same
crazy?
beat.
Like that's kind of like the same thing with the artists too. Like I never understood. Like now it's okay to get inspired by artists, but like I never understood why would somebody like listen to an artist and then take their whole style, and I'd be like, bro, ain't nobody gonna respect that. Even if you sound like them and you do it better than them, it's still not your sound.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like being original. That's kind of rare these days because it's like
Yes.
music is more trendy now to the point where like everybody using the same cadence, rapping on the same type of beats.
Hmm.
And it's like when you try something different, you're not gonna get the same love as the stuff that's trendy
Hmm.
because a lot of people they don't know how to jump into that lane.
Yeah, and then you get burned out too, because the only thing I can tell you for sure, is that especially in hip hop, there's more of a there's not a, there's a fad mentality. So you hot today, you done tomorrow. So you know you can hop on the same lane as the next dude, and then that lasts for about a year, maybe 2 years, and then they on to the next new dude. So like,
Mm-hmm.
in order for you to establish yourself as something unique, you got to come with something unique that people saying,
Got
I'm
to
looking to hear what he got because he got something that everybody ain't got. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I mean,
Most
I
definitely.
take like I said, when we talking about classic hip hop, like a Jay-Z or somebody like that, he stays in his lane. He's not trying to change whatever. And then you got cats that's young that's coming out now. They got their own lane, and they still had the same opportunity to do just create their own sound. You know what I mean? If you talk about Lil Wayne, or you talk about Drake or whoever else, everybody will find a lane that's like comfortable for them, and they will. If you could be unique enough, you're going to get longevity. Some people want quick money. They want a quick come up. They want a year and a half and they done, and then they on to something else. If you want a quick lick, hey, this probably ain't what you're trying to do long term. Then that's the move. A quick lick, you get
Right.
whatever, a couple of
And
years. Oh, I got my money. I'm gonna do something else now. If that's the move, then so be it. But if you're trying to stay in for some 10 years, you got niggas. And I'm sorry, I gotta respect the game. LL been around since the '80s. He can still get something. He can get one off. You know what I mean? There's people that
you
can
definitely can.
still bump with him. I gotta respect. How do you stay in the game? He hasn't changed. Snoop hasn't changed. LJ, because they found a lane. They just found a lane, and people know what to expect from them. You know what I mean? I was just listening to something recently from Snoop. Snoop was doing with the East Side, dog pound, I think he calls him, something he called him.
Yeah, yeah.
And they made something recent. I was like, well, damn, that sound like it, like not long ago, but he stays the same, and people still love him. So once you get your own love, it don't even matter what you do. It's like I know I'm trying to listen to Young Ice. I mean, I got love for him, not just the music, but the person itself. You start establishing that rapport. That's for me. That's what I do. I just feel like I establish rapport with people of what I do for me and what I do for them, and
Right.
that's what the connect is. And then people gonna love you for you. With that being said, man, we're gonna get into this joint. Why don't you go ahead and introduce it?
All right, man. We finna play y'all my latest single, man. The video is out as well. This Young Ice Sobriety, produced by P Dub. Let me know what y'all think, man. It's a real chill single, something nice for the ladies, something that you can play for your family at a cookout, something that you can play at a wedding. Let's get to it, man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. coming back for the wood like a fireplace. You got that Swiss sweet, I wanna have a taste. Blow me up a backwood. It's a different kind of high, but too much on some drug. Was off the scale when I met you talking to the plug. Provide you kiss me when we fucking empty, switch the street. Make you come back for the wood, a fireplace without the heat. Gotta thank God, cause I'm blessed. He sent my angel down. Keep me away from the stress, but not be feeling down. Life can be rough, but I know that you still gonna hold me down. Through all the smoke in the mirrors, can see the bigger picture. I see the hate from afar, jealousy mixed with envy. They throwing shakers, we shining, don't wanna see you with me. Me without you was like hard, trying to survive without Nipsey. I would be dying inside on every day of my life. I see the hate from afar, jealousy mixed with envy. They throwing shakers, we shining, don't wanna see you with me. Me without you was like Lord, trying to survive without Nipsey. I would be dying inside on every day of my life. Never thought about smoking no weed. Baby, you the only drug that a nigga need. Fuck my mind up, how you got me at ease. Make a young nigga feel like an OG. Bad guys, but you like an OZ. Think that I can feel the pure THC. Love it how you break it down. You bust it up and like the pound. Never thought about smoking no weed. Baby, you the only drug that a nigga need. Fuck my mind up, how you got me at ease. Make a young nigga feel like an OG. Back down, but you like an OZ. Got that I can feel the pure THC. Love it how you break it down. You bust it up and like the pound. Sobriety, 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 sobriety. Yeah, girl, you got sobriety, 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 sobriety. Yeah, girl, you got sobriety, sobriety, sobriety. Never met nobody that could make me feel the way you feel. You know I don't do no drugs, but I feel like I'm on pills. Perfect sex, just to set the mood right. Shit, man, in patrol, we gon' have a cool night. Fuck your ex, he did you wrong. I'ma treat you like somebody, cause I know you not just anybody. And baby, all them days that you alone, baby, just pick up the phone. I'ma call away anytime. But now you got my head inside the clouds, like I'm over eight. And all I see is stars like inside a race. I know you've been through it all, that's why you deserve it all. I'm in love with all your flaws, you the realest of them all. Nobody get me high like you. Nobody keep that fire like 9-5 on it. Something like that, ain't no way. Never thought about smoking no weed. Baby, you the only drug that a nigga need. Fuck my mind up, how you got me at ease. Make a young nigga feel like an OG. Back down, but you like an OZ. Got that I can feel the pure THC. Love it how you break it down. You bust it up and like the pound. Never thought about smoking no weed. Baby, you the only drug that a nigga need. Fuck my mind up, how you got me at ease. Make a young nigga feel like an OG. Back down, but you like an OZ. Got that I can feel the pure THC. Love it how you break it down. You bust it up and let the pound. Sobriety, sobriety, sobriety. Sobriety, yeah, girl, you got sobriety, 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 yeah, girl, you got sobriety, 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 sobriety.
Yep. Sobriety. Go
Hey,
cop
yes,
that.
sir.
Where can I get that?
Man, you can get that on all streaming platforms. You can get that on Google, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify. You can listen to it on SoundCloud, and you can listen to it on my YouTube personally.
For sure. We even put that into the WPKB Media Network on Roku. So he's the second artist that we put on there as far as the videos are concerned. We're gonna continue to keep on pushing onward and upward, bringing new hot artists to the platform. But that was one that had to be on there. It was most definitely one I was looking at, and your style and flavor. Of course, we got to connect with your cuz. Big ups to Young, and it is what it is, man. I really feel like you have a bright future. I mean, I feel like you have a nice, you have good rapport with other individuals. You relate well. You understand business. You're good in your studio technique and your sound quality. So there's so much to be had from that, and you have to harness that, and and go with it. You know, so
Definitely.
nothing I can say bad about it, man. But if y'all want to catch some more of what we got going on, we're gonna pop over to Instagram at 7 o'clock, 7 p.m. Anything else you want to let the people know? You got some other projects you're working on, maybe some movies or anything like that. Let them know.
All right. Well, we got the pop my shit with my man Jay Harris, my boy Tay Grizzy. He in the comments too. I see you, Tay. And
Yeah, no
Tay
doubt.
actually yeah, he working on his project. We got some other artists on the team as well, man, dropping real soon. So be on the lookout for that. And
Yeah, I
also,
see my man Tay. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
and also make sure y'all tap in with Big Bro DJ Cat for even having this interview, man. Because without him, none of this wouldn't be possible. So y'all make sure y'all tap in with the WPK Media and support everything he got going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep on doing it, man. You can catch me on iHeartRadio. I'm putting out new music every day. It's always got a new thing going on, and the Hitman Morning Show on iHeart. It's also on all those platforms, Google and everything. And then on the visual side, you got the website WKP Media Network, and you also have Roku. We're moving forward with the app. We just want to make sure we got enough content on the app, so when people download the app, they have something they can really chew on.
Most
So with
definitely.
that being said, we're gonna get ready to jump over to Instagram. Catch us over there at 7. This is my man straight out of Charlotte, Young Ice in the building.
Let's get it.
All right, peace out, yo. I catch you over there at 7.
I bet.
Peace. Yeah, that's my man, Young Ice, doing what he does best. I look forward to working with him. He's a unique artist. I dig him out. I dig everything out the crates. I find what's really going on. I keep my ear to the ground in Charlotte. What I mean? I ain't gotta have my foot in Charlotte every day, all day to know that my ear is always to the ground. And people in Charlotte have always showed me love. My New York team is always gonna be my New York team. My Charlotte team is my Charlotte team. I stretched over into Vegas. I'm over in LA as well. I'm even out here down in Myrtle Beach. So I'm stretching in all directions. If you want to get with me, all you got to do, real simple, go to WPKBMediaNetwork.com. You go to a contact area, the email address, contact at WPKB Media Network. You can do it that way. No, sorry. The contact email is contact at WPKBmedia.com. That's the email. If there's another email, I have that one as well, WPKBmedia uh, at gmail.com. So if you're talking about music, whether it's visual, whether it's audio, that's the way you reach out to me. We're going to go over to Instagram and we're going to get it popping over there. So I see you over there at 7 o'clock. Stay woke. Peace.